Hi folks, I wanted to talk to you about a really neat feature that they have in the Hyundai. I'm driving a 2022 Hyundai Kona. This is the limited edition. As you can see here, let me zoom out a little bit. It's got the nice 12.2 inch screen. It's got the digital display here in the dash. The gauge cluster you're seeing right now is called the Sport cluster. The normal cluster is more of a whitish color, but I prefer the red. I keep it on this one, so this is why it looks red. So what I wanted to talk today about, I wanted to talk about this really cool feature that Hyundai has. Not all Hyundai cars have it, certain cars do. Typically in more of your high-end Hyundais, the trim-wise, not necessarily price-wise, but higher trim models. This one, like I said, this is a Hyundai Kona. This is a 2022 limited. And it's got pretty much everything you could ask for. 7-speed, it's a 7-speed double clutch or dual clutch transmission. You have power, you have heated seats, you have a locking, it's kind of hard to see because of my cord here, but you have a, let me light cord out of your way. It's right there. You have a locking differential button, and like I said, heated seats. So it's a pretty nice model. It's spec'd out pretty nice. You get the controls on the steering wheel here and over here. So it has pretty much everything that you would need and want. The main thing I wanted to talk today about, the real reason for making this video, is this extremely cool feature that Hyundai has in their cars. Right now, if you can see on my gauge cluster there, I have, you'll see two little symbols up there next to the seatbelt flashing. You'll see right now the green steering wheel is lit up, as well as what looks like a little car between two lanes. So basically what I have going on right now is I have the lane keeping assist on, and lane centering, lane keeping assist, and then it's lane keeping, or lane centering assist. And those buttons can be found on the left side of your steering wheel here. Let me back this down a little bit. So this side is over here, and then you have your other side. On the bottom right hand side, as you can see right there, right, that guy, it's kind of hard to zoom out on it right there. To the left there, looks like a little steering wheel between two lines. That's where the lane keeping assist is. The button to the right there is where you can turn on your cruise control, and you can set the distance on your automated cruise control. So once you have you don't have to have either one engaged actually, but once you're on the highway and you're cruising down the highway, and if you want to turn on this really cool feature that Hyundai has, it's called Highway Driving Assist. It's an incredible feature. It's great for long road trips, highways. Typically you don't use it in the city or when you're doing any kind of driving around town. It's basically used for the highway, which we're on here today. Zoom out a little bit, yeah. So we're on the highway today. We're on I-99 North, heading to State College, Pennsylvania. And, it's a pretty good trip, about 45 minutes for me. So what you can do is, if you want, you can engage, like I said, what is called the Highway Driving Assist. So once you have your set speed, which mine is, looks like 76. Let's go ahead and set the speed to 75. Once we get to 75, over here in the corner, you engage let's see if I can zoom out here a little bit. There you go. You go ahead and you can set the cruise control, hit that button there, and on the dash cluster, you'll see where it says HDA. See right there where it says HDA in the green app? And then it says auto. Okay, that's the Highway Driving Assist. Now I'm going to set my cruise control for 75. Now it's set for 75 miles an hour, and the Highway Driving Assist is activated. Let me zoom out here so you can kind of see what I got going on here. As you can see, there's no hands on the steering wheel right now. My hands are free from the steering wheel, and the vehicle's driving down the road It's perfectly straight. It stays within the lines. And yeah, it basically drives itself. There's no need to put your feet on the gas or the brake. You can kind of just sit back and relax. Obviously, you have to monitor. You have to monitor what you're doing. You can't take your eyes off the road. You want to always stay alert to what's happening in front of you. Be safe. Don't be stupid. It's a great system for long drives. As you can see, my hands are not on the steering wheel. I'm cruising down the road, and it'll last for a good while. Hyundai, in my opinion, has one of the best hands-free. It's not a hands-free system. That's not what it's called. It's a driver assist technology is what they call it. And it's basically designed to help you on long trips so that you don't get fatigued holding the steering wheel. As you can see here, I haven't had my hands on the steering wheel for quite a while. And let me zoom in here. You can see the highway driving assist is activated right there. And I tell you what, you can go a good distance before you ever have to put your hands on the steering wheel. As you can see, I'm guessing it's probably been at least 30 seconds, if not longer. And the system hasn't flashed yet to tell me that I need to put my hands back on the steering wheel. It's a very good system. It works extremely well. Like I said, in my opinion, Hyundai has one of the best. Oh, there we go. That's what I was hoping we could see. So, there it is. It gives you an alert, keep hands on steering wheel. So you just make a slight correction with your hands, and the system re-engages. It's pretty nice. Like I said, it'll last a good while before you need to put your hands on the steering wheel. Sometimes up to a minute, sometimes longer. It really depends on where you're driving at, the traffic conditions, and obviously, where you're at. Now, I wouldn't use this feature when it's snowing or raining or anything like that. It's more for nice sunny days like this when you're just driving down the highway and you just don't want to be fatigued holding the steering wheel. This really gives you the opportunity to do a lot of things. Actually, when you're driving down the road, you can play with your radio, you can grab your coffee, have a sip of your coffee. Hell, you can even text your girlfriend or boyfriend. I don't recommend doing that while you're driving, but if you have to, this system is nice because it allows you to keep your hands free of the steering wheel, and you can do other things in the car. Now, mind you, you have to pay attention. The system isn't perfect. It won't stay engaged the entire time you're driving down the highway. It's incremental in increments. Like I said, typically a minute, 30 seconds to a minute, sometimes longer. It all really depends on where you're driving at. And like I said, the conditions. If it's a windy road, if it's more straight, more flat. Typically when it's more of a straight stretch and there's not a lot of turns, the system will stay engaged for a very long time. It works extremely well. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see or not, but we have a turn coming up. Small turn, nothing too big. As you can see, my hands are not on the steering wheel, and the steering wheel will make the appropriate turn. So it's a great system. It's one of the reasons I bought this car. It was one of the main selling points for this car for me. Oh, there we go. You can see where it's letting me know, hey, listen, dude, time to put your hands back on the steering wheel. You can make a slight correction. Just a simple tap on the steering wheel will bring it back to the highway driving assist. So once again, a great feature. If you're looking to buy a Hyundai, if you're looking to buy the automation, the lane keeping assist, the highway driving assist, it's the best. In my opinion, it's one of the best ones on the market. It comes super handy on long trips, and yeah, it's just really enjoyable when you're driving. I don't know if you can see or not, but we got a little bit of a turn coming up ahead, and the highway driving assist is still activated. And you can just, it's telling you to put your hands on. You can make a small correction, and the system will re-engage. So it's nothing like you have to grab the steering wheel with both hands and make any serious corrections. Just a simple nudge on the steering wheel, and the highway driving assist will reactivate. that's about it, folks. If you're curious about the Hyundai or the highway driving assist, you can go to www.hyundai.com. They have more information on there about the highway driving assist that you can check out. Now, there is a highway driving assist 2, which is in the Genesis line of vehicles. I think it is in some of the Hyundai vehicles, the Iconic. There's a couple that I believe have the highway driving assist too. But we'll make another video on that another time. So hopefully this was informative. Hopefully I filled you in on a little bit on the highway driving assist, the Hyundais. And stay safe, happy travels, and have a great day.